Let's go get some juice.
Her photos and videos helped her turn working out into a business.
Good morning, YouTube.
Women turned to her to get their dream bodies, but then claimed she ripped them off.
I don't really know what else there is to say.
Thousands are joining a Facebook group for people who say Brittany Dawn took their money for fitness plans and then never delivered, and now many of them are taking those complaints to the Texas Attorney General.
And I'm sorry for anyone that feels hurt or scammed by anything.
They feel betrayed, they feel angry, they feel hurt, they feel scammed, and they feel that there is a big sense of injustice here.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
She said she made a mistake, but how can you make that mistake for 4 years?
Someone listening to this right now feels shattered. They feel broken, they feel abandoned, they feel unseen, unheard, and they've lost hope. God, I pray that you would bind them up and captivate their hearts.
Hello, welcome to the channel. My name is Anwar, the demon of deceits. Today we are combining two series on this channel, Cosplay and Crime, where we dress up in cosplay and talk about crime, and the series Who the F is This Influencer, where we pick an influencer and we take a deep dive in their content and all of their controversy. And today it's combined. So if you're into cosplay and crime and deep dives, I suggest hitting that subscribe button and becoming part of the cult. Okay, Brittany Dawn. Warning. If you are sensitive about 1, a demon, 2, a demon referring to God as Sky Daddy, and 3, a demon talking about religion and being sarcastic, along with throwing in some jokes and cartoon references, and your heart just can't take someone evil cackling about someone who scam hundreds of women and then take that whole shtick of scamming and shifting it to I'm a God-fearing, modest woman now. You should probably click off, because we're talking about Brittany Dawn, who did exactly that. So we'll wait. Go on. Click off if it's a little too much for your heart. All right, everyone's gone. Oh! Let's have some fun. This story involves lying, mistakes, cheating, stealing, love, conspiracy, a lot of eyelashes mixed with fake tan, and Jesus, and I am living for it. So let's start from the beginning. Brittany Dawn Davis is a Dallas-based workout influencer who had over 840,000 followers between her YouTube channel and Instagram. She was a huge influence and motivation to many women with her transformation, her style, and overall very positive attitude. Brittany broke into the fitness world at the age of 21 after feeling frustrated with a lack of self-confidence. Quote, I realized how truly uncomfortable I was in my own skin. It can be difficult being a woman in today's world, much less when you have no self-confidence. That's all I wanted. Brittany started out at about 180 pounds. She came to the realization that her poor nutrition was catching up with her. According to Brittany, her unhealthy habits were carried through her first 2 years of college, the time where many young adults notice they start to put on weight. Brittany realized something had to change, and she did that. She started lifting weights, being consistent, flexible dieting, and focusing on feeling good. Quote, if there's any one thing that I learned, it's that you never, ever give up. You keep fighting and you keep pushing. Hard times are inevitable, but if you let them, they will mold you. During Brittany's weight loss journey, her diet consisted of whole eggs, a variety of fruits and vegetables, like squash, spinach, cauliflower, zucchini, asparagus are some of her favorites. With all of her consistency, Brittany Dawn eventually lost 50 pounds and called it a beautiful journey. Eventually, through her fitness and nutritional career, Dawn eventually went plant-based or vegan. It was a little iffy here and there. There were people saying she's only doing vegan because she wants the popularity. You know, it's a very popular thing to do right now. Other people were saying that she's only doing vegan because she has an eating disorder. I don't really care too much to fight about it. I will let you vegans or anyone else who feels very strongly about this battle it out in the comment section. I love to see it. But she was well known for her healthier alternative Starbucks drinks. Starbucks secret coffee under 100 calories. Starbucks 0 calorie secret drink. Starbucks, my top 5 healthy drinks. All in all, Brittany's page was booming and increasing in subscribers and views. She was getting sponsorships and endorsements. Many women looked to her as their solution to their issues when it came to weight loss, being more positive, and just someone to help them. Everything was going absolutely great for Brittany. Eventually, she even married her high school sweetheart, and everything in her life was amazing. Until it wasn't. I wanted to go deeper into this because I love messy, thick, and juicy stories with a side of piping hot tea, but we are dealing with a God-fearing woman who wants all her sins washed away, and all of these posts have been deleted, and surprisingly, many people didn't repost it. How unfortunate, so I'll give you what I found. Brittany Dawn married her high school sweetheart, Zach. Apparently, Brittany cheated on him. According to Dawn, she only emotionally cheated on him and filed for a divorce after 2 years of marriage. In a post Brittany made, they both seem to be at fault. Her for making one mistake, the emotional cheating, and Zach for being controlling and not making Brittany feel loved. There were a bunch of posts of Zach apparently being super depressed in his stories, to grown-up temper tantrums, to tagging Brittany in multiple posts, and Brittany going just about her life, posting about her Starbucks.
If you're not a big coffee drinker and you want tea and you want something refreshing and good and low calorie, this is your drink.
Man, I wish there was more on the internet about that because it just sounds juicy. But Brittany Dawn was out of, according to her, a horrible relationship, and she focused on her own life, God, being positive, and her business. And just to speed it up really quick, she's in a different relationship and it seems to be very healthy, according to her.
Are you allowed to kiss?
We love kisses, but we also do it with boundaries. No kissing and laying down. Help out.
And they even cosplay each other. Yeah, I'm just not into influencer couples. It just seems so overly forced and very fake. Like those hands that look super fake, just all fake. I gotta watch people fight or scam. Since 2014, Brittany has been selling health and fitness plans for as much as $300 each. But like her marriage, her fitness business would soon fail. Many women started speaking out about Brittany and saying she's fake, preys on insecure women, and uses this fake positivity and Jesus bullshit to reel them in. Has an eating disorder, and lastly, is a scam artist. Scores of women came forward to claim they did not receive what they paid for, and that Dawn deleted complaints posted to her social accounts and then blocked the women from her account.
Whistler says she paid $200 but never got the personal fitness training she expected and was blocked on Dawn's social media when she complained. Clarissa Woody paid $500 for a personalized fitness plan, but says her emails seeking one-on-one time were ignored.
To sit here now and say that I feel like I was scammed by somebody that was like an idol to me is really disappointing.
I never heard back from her. We'd go weeks at a time without any communication.
I commented on one of her pictures and I was like, hey, I sent you emails, I've messaged you, like I'm supposed to be doing this. Deleted it right away.
According to Angie Bullock, so many girls were used and abused. She preys on women who are insecure and vulnerable. She preys on people who have eating disorders. These girls need help. According to Bullock, she paid $92 for a personalized plan. She was supposed to have a program that was customized for exactly her needs, have weekly check-ins with Brittany, and discuss her program while getting anything adjusted when it comes to her diet and workout if needed. But instead, according to Bullock, she took the money, threw a generic plan at Angie's face, and ran, never contacting her again. Bullock reached out several times, leaving messages on Dawn's Instagram account, but received no response, only to get blocked from all of Brittany Dawn's social media accounts. Angie got very irritated because on Brittany's profile, she continued to post happy workout pictures, advertising clothing from her sponsors, making more money, sitting in a Range Rover, expensive hair extensions, and eyelash appointments, but can't respond to any of Angie's multiple messages. According to Angie, she really admired Brittany. She had everything and anything she wanted. Then she noticed a post on Dawn's Instagram account accusing the fitness influencer of scamming her customers. The post was immediately deleted, Bullock said. That led her to do a Google search of complaints against Dawn, which led to turn to a Facebook page titled Brittany Dawn Fitness Complaints. There were 200 women belonging to this group when Bullock joined 4 years ago. They all had similar stories. Each had spent from between $100 to $300 on a diet exercise plan that promised to be designed specifically for the individual's body, but instead, they received the same plan as everyone else did. They said after a few brief initial contacts, Dawn stopped responding to them. This story grew like wildfire. Brittany Dawn, the fitness model who scammed hundreds of women, then blocked them, was being reposted on Instagram. YouTubers were making videos, and even the news talked about her.
We're going to move to our GMA cover story right now. The legal backlash against an Instagram fitness influencer accused of scamming clients across the country.
And what did Brittany have to say about all of this? Dawn said she never intended to harm anyone. She issued a tearful apology on YouTube, basically saying she took on too much at one time and didn't expect to grow her business so quickly, and that so many people would buy her programs, so she felt so overwhelmed.
I apologize to anyone who feels like they got scammed from me. I was not only a coach, but also the sole content creator, customer service, business owner, YouTuber, financial advisor, and everything else that comes with every business. I now realize that I should have had more help and that this is a lesson that I am having to now learn the hard way, and for that, again, I am sorry.
And what do you do when you feel overwhelmed by people who bought something from you? No, you don't try to converse with them and maybe give them their money back because you took on too much at one time. You just block them. Leave they ass on red.
I am sincerely sorry for any harm that I have caused anyone.
And Brittany even admitted to deleting the comments of people trying to reach her.
Yes, I was. When you see comments like that on your own stuff, repetitively showing up, it gets very hard sometimes.
Wait a minute. Hard for who? The person that gave you money? Or for you to read the comments and then delete it and then purchase more Starbucks with that money? In an email to InsideEdition.com, Dawn wrote, "I know that I have destroyed my reputation through inaction and lack of communication. I own it, and I'm attempting to make things right the best I can." She started to issue refunds on a case-by-case basis, according to Brittany. Her apology wasn't enough to many of the people who paid her money. They were angered that she promised a product, people didn't receive it, and when they tried to contact her, they got blocked. Many people said she was acting like the victim when she wasn't. She was the scammer. The moment she felt overwhelmed, she should have stopped selling programs, issued refunds immediately, but instead she kept going until she got caught. Then she said that she made a mistake. Sorry. Whoops.
I'm sorry. Again, I'm sorry. I am a human. I am a human being, just trying to be in this world just like anyone else, and I make mistakes.
Bullock said that she finally received a full refund that Thursday after 4 years of asking for one. Unfortunately, some people did not receive their refund or received a partial refund. I don't exactly remember the reasoning Brittany said that she was giving partial refunds, but I know it had something to do with a contract. I do have to mention there were people who heard of this story and were just commenting to comment and say, "I got a plan for you, pay me money," and that's stupid in my opinion. But you know how the internet works. The Facebook group started documenting their experience with Dawn in an effort to compile a class action lawsuit, but I have not seen or heard anything that actually happened. So as far as we know, she sent refunds to some people and it's over now. Brittany's scam went viral and her sponsors caught wind of it. The nutrition food company Tropica and clothing brand Timeless Label dropped her. The mattress brand Helix said it asked her to stop using affiliate links in her social media accounts. But while customers were still struggling to get a refund, Dawn actually continued her influencer career and continued posting YouTube videos and posts. She was posting a lot, probably to deflect about the recent controversy and make it look like her life was just fine. But many people were very upset, especially when she posted that she went to Hawaii while a lot of people still didn't get their refund. Now I know you guys want the answer to the burning question, what is Brittany Dawn doing now? Well, she has turned to the big man herself. The man in the clouds, our savior, but I call him Sky Daddy. God with a side of new business ventures. Brittany Dawn's website no longer sells nutrition and coaching plans. Instead, she started a clothing company which made it seem that she was designing the clothes, but people found that she was buying cheap clothes and then selling them for a higher price. That was another thing that made people rage and angry at her for. But let's be real, clothing companies do that all the time. It wasn't that big of a deal to me, but it was just funny because of her past, so it just looked very suspicious, shifty, questionable. She also started her own self-tanning product. I guess she's very well known for her tan as well. But what everyone seems to be talking about now is that she is excessively posting about Jesus and being saved and praying. Brittany Dawn's past content is completely different than her recent posts she's making. It literally went from bikini pics, working out in booty shorts and sports bras to now going through a modesty journey.
Add a little bit of spice.
I, someone who is the complete opposite of modest, respect that, but some people had a very big issue with it. What does the way you have to dress have to do with God? It's such a stretch. I mean, he's definitely judging you harder for scamming all those women and being a terrible person, but if changing your wardrobe makes you feel better, sis, then go off. You say no judgment, but this still completely comes off as saying if you aren't modest, you can't be surrendered to Jesus. And that is a very toxic form of Christianity. Jesus will love you, not matter how you dress. Please stop discouraging other women from being themselves and having their own journey with Christ. She's just using her Christianity for views and to fake clean her soul because she did a lot of bad stuff in the past. And her boyfriend got thrown out of the police for crashing someone's face onto the ground. So I wouldn't take her videos and photos as good examples. Wait, what? So yeah, I looked it up. It was back in 2013. I don't know the outcome or if it was resolved. I don't know the context, but you can look up the video. I'm not getting demonetized for his behalf. But back to the clothing and modesty thing. If she is happier covering her body from the world, then nobody really should have a problem with that or make it feel that she's saying that every woman should be covering their body, because she didn't. Just like women who decide to show more of their body shouldn't make anybody else feel bad. If you do feel bad, then you're insecure about something going on in there. Worry about your own tits. Tits. Cover or not. She also goes to these public mass prayer get-togethers. We can't have that in here. We're demons. Shit melts us. But if we really go deeper into Brittany's new content, it just gets very overbearing with Jesus. Come on, Christians and religious people. It's like every post. I got slapped in the face going to her TikTok. I'm just gonna say every post on there is about Jesus and telling me to read the Bible. Read the Bible for during your morning coffee. Read the Bible every day. So let's micromanage these TikTok. But in human form, because for some reason, I decided to accidentally delete some of the footage from the first time I filmed. Everything's fine. I'm not irritated at all. It takes a lot to morph into my demon self, so just go with it. But she literally went from fitness influencer to fitness scammer to Jesus influencer, spreading the word of Jesus Christ. She switched her target market, who first was women who wanted to lose weight, and now is women who want to follow the Lord and be as godly and modest as they can be, and she is here to show you how to do that. So on her TikTok, everything is very TikTok-esque. Hey! What? So she's getting, very TikTok-y on Easter. What? Just like many people, she doesn't really speak, but she puts the words on the screen and then points to them. Satan can keep those rappers' shoes because my savior walks out of the tomb on Sunday. Point. So she's referencing Lil Nas, whatever, and how he was pole dancing and twerking in his music video in hell. And he's got some shoes. And she didn't like that too much. Which I like to put myself in other people's shoes. I'm not the most religious person, but if I was super religious and I saw this, I personally wouldn't feel the need to TikTok it, not saying anything, and just green screen my depressed and look what this world has turned into face over the content, because it's just odd. But I guess I'm not a TikTok person. What is he gonna do? Force me to do all of that? I mean, it does look a lot more fun than this.
Baptized, but I'm saying, man, do you love him? I mean, do you have a relationship with him? It's so important, because at the end of your life, when you stand before God, it's going to be you and God. And he says one of two things to you. Either he says, well done, good and faithful servant, come on in. Or he says, depart from me, I never knew you.
Imagine filming this.
Baptized, but I'm saying, man, do you love him? I mean, do you have a relationship with him? It's so important, because at the end of your life...
Okay, good. We got the shot? Perfect. I'm gonna go get some Starbucks.
It is another Bucks with Britt.
I just took a DNA test, turns out I'm 100%.
A sinner saved by grace through faith in Jesus Christ.
She literally did the whole...
Amazing how many times I want to look people right in the eye and say, you're lucky I love Jesus.
Girl, you're lucky nothing super serious happened and all that legal stuff that people were threatening you with never actually followed through. You're lucky, not us. You have a lot of luck. Because if they pulled through, you would have not been able to buy that house. Yup. She's a homeowner. She bought a nice ass house with y'all's money. First cup of coffee in the new kitchen. Copious amounts of caffeine are helping me unpack all these boxes, revealing the whole kitchen very soon. Sparkle, hashtag new beginning. Look at that face. I freaking scammed people for years for this. Thank you, Jesus. Okay, just look at her new kitchen. Sis is ballin'. She's got the backsplash, things are color coordinated, looking nice and pristine. She worked hard for this. Okay, wait, let's look at her IG a little bit more. God will make your mess his message. Girl, exactly what I thought she was doing. She's taking the mess that she created, having people purchase the program, completely aware that she didn't deliver the program to the person who gave her money. The person reaches out to her and then she blocks them and moves on with her life. That's the mess that she created. And that's the mess she's saying that God is gonna turn into a message. You're the messenger of what? Scamming?
Sorry, and I'm sorry for anyone that feels hurt or scammed.
Girl, Jesus wants your heart, not your hustle. Yeah, those people that bought programs for you would have really loved for you to hustle your ass and give them exactly what they delivered, but instead, you didn't. Jesus calls us to be kind and meek, but nowhere in this scripture does it say be a doormat. How dare people be upset that I stole people's money and then blocked them, only to own up to my mistake.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
When it makes headlines and I'm forced to say sorry and then recognize their existence even though I blocked all of them. I will never be a doormat. You go, girl. You. I love those type of people, religious or not, who did this very bad action and then they just turned to Jesus Christ and then just put themselves on a pedestal. Like they are just so pure and so Jesus-y. Like look at little Naz out here being a straight up heathen demon. When yeah, Brittany Dawn's booty cheeks wasn't stripping in hell, but she was conning people out of their money for years. That's all. I am unashamed. Homegirl is on a whole nother level of just a whole nother level of something that I don't know what level it is. So Brittany is also an anti-masker and I've already made my video about my experience with anti-maskers and pro-maskers. They were both interesting experiences. So if you want to fight about masks, you can just go to that comment section. Over here, I'm gonna just go right past it. But we aren't dealing with just any anti-masker. We're dealing with a Jesus anti-masker. Which whatever side you're on, I think we all can say that the next post that I'm gonna show you is just weird. Imagine if people trusted Jesus as much as they trust a mask. So you're just gonna fit in Jesus into like everything. Is that what we're, look at her facial expression. She's like, yep, imagine it, people. She's also saying that Facebook doesn't want good Christians on their platform. They are constantly banning Christians for spreading the good word of Jesus Christ, and she's one of them. Today, Facebook banned me, both my personal and public page, for spreading the word about Jesus because it's quote unquote offensive and doesn't go against community guidelines. At first, I was heated, fuming, I was mad, and it took me a minute to come around, but when I did, I realized they just gave me more ammo. They gave us, as Christians, more fuel for the fire. I am unashamed to be a Christian. I am unashamed of the gospel. I am unashamed of the fact that Jesus Christ is the only one I will bow down to. I am unashamed of this voice he has given me for the kingdom. And I am unashamed to be on the front line. She really thinks she's out here on a battlefield, going to war. Honey, you're posting pictures from the comfort of your very expensive home. The home you purchased after years of scamming people. It's not that serious. Anyway, Facebook didn't ban her for spreading the word of Jesus Christ. They banned her for spreading the word of COVID and then sliding Jesus Christ right into the post. Okay, back to the TikTok. Okay, first of all, girl, that's the devil. That was weird as fuck. See what I'm saying though? It's like she has this whole like Jesus protection over her. Like she's saying, oh, you guys wanna like get mad at me for scamming people for 4 years and making tons of money, and now I have a super nice life because for some reason I'm immune to jail, probably because I'm cute and a girl and I talk like this. Yeah, exactly. God has my back. You mess with me, God's gonna whoop your ass.
I'm fine. I'm gonna be okay. I'm gonna be just fine.
Well, someone's sexually frustrated. Also, I don't believe that they're all pure like they act like.
7, does purity while dating mean everything but kissing? I think purity while dating also has to be, you have to be mindful of what situations kissing can put you in as well.
Yeah. Look at those shifty eyes. I don't trust either of you. I know you're living comfortably, sir, on this Let's Play Jesus money train. Aren't you getting sued? If you lose, you're gonna need the money that Brittany's making off this Jesus choo-choo train. I grew up in a family that shames sex. I know how some people are in religious communities. You act a certain way here, but behind closed doors. It's going down. Shoot, I saw the way that her boyfriend thrashed that man on the floor. He's crazy. They have to be having some rough.
Who are you?
I'm Pam. Who are you?
I'm the owner of this house.
Oh.
I don't have any commentary for that one. Let's just move on to the next one. Huh. She forgot the one that says, don't steal money from people who bought a program from you and then block them and run and go to Hawaii. Chapter 1, Section 5 of being a good human.
In Jesus Christ.
She forgot that one. So Brittany Dawn doesn't only just post about Jesus, she also has a website called She Lives Free. And on here, there are so many options for us so that we can get to know Jesus Christ with Brittany Dawn. The most important one, and probably very beneficial for all of us, is her retreats. That's right, you guys, you can go on a Brittany Dawn retreat. But when I tried to find it on her website and I clicked retreat so I can sign up, because Lord knows my heathen ass needs the Holy Spirit. I've never stolen anything and gotten away with it. Who else better than to learn from someone who did?
I made a mistake.
But when I click on it, I have to sign in with a password. So to get more information, I tapped into my detective skills and found this on Reddit right below Brittany's actual website. Brittany Dawn is holding retreats called She Lives Free Ministry. Retreat number 1 was held at an Airbnb in Austin, Texas. There were 10 ladies, herself, her sister named Courtney, her boyfriend, Jordan Nelson, and 2 speakers. I'm guessing for the retreat, Brittany just talks Jesus with you. So this picture is from the retreat and it's all it just looks planned. What type of YouTuber shit is this? All right, everyone, let's take a really quick picture. You put your hands in the air, close your eyes, perfect. You put your hands right over your heart so we can show people that God is getting to your heart. And me, I'm gonna hug everyone and really have these Christians soak it up. And you can get this amazing package all for the very cheap price of $650. So $650 times what? 10 people, except we just delete her sister, Brittany, her boyfriend, and the 2 speakers. And that's $3,250, all made in a weekend. So she's making some pretty good money. No wonder why she just bought a house. These retreats, along with all the money she made over the years of scamming people.
I made a mistake.
She's balling. Don't have the time or money to go on a retreat with the wonderful Brittany Dawn? Well, don't you fret. You can talk Jesus with Brittany in the comfort of your own home for about $25. And along with that good, wholesome conversation and motivational speech you're gonna get from Brittany Dawn, the woman who got caught scamming hundreds of women and raking in all the money only to come clean when she got caught because they put her face on the news.
An Instagram fitness influencer accused of scamming clients across the country.
You can also support her by buying her merch. First quote I see when I go onto the page, showing there is freedom in imperfection, plus peace in your broken pieces through sisterhood in Jesus. $20 for a Salt and Light cup. $32 for a Salt and Light t-shirt. If you want to get decked out with Brittany gear, well, make sure to go to her website and get a $32 t-shirt. P.S. t-shirts at Ross are like $5 to $8. You can get a marker and write Salt and Light on your Ross shirt and save a lot of money and not further the pockets of a scammer.
I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
Anyway, that's pretty much Brittany Dawn's updated comment. She took her target market of women who wanted to lose weight to women who wanted to be closer to God.
Someone listening to this right now feels shattered. They feel broken, they feel abandoned, they feel unseen, unheard, and they've lost hope.
So it's just very interesting to me that people pay her money. Anyway, next time you see a human or a demon on camera, it will be a demon. Okay, bye, have fun. Many people are very put off by the drastic change of Brittany, but Brittany has always posted about God, but she mixed it in with fitness. It does seem that she really has amplified it once she took out the fitness shtick and really is trying to sell that she's this born again, I see the light and completely changed person. And from one demon to another Brittany, it's just not very believable. I'm not the most religious person, but I grew up in a very religious family, not as religious as Brittany, but when you say you're a Christian or whatever religion you are, you attract other Christians or other religious people. And for me, ever since I was little, it was really easy for me to see the people who were fake to the people who had a love for Sky Daddy. Oh, come on, you like it. Don't play hard to get. Sky Daddy. But Brittany screams, I'm doing this for the pure fact that I need a brand. The fitness brand didn't work out and people expected me to work, so now I can do the Jesus thing. All I have to do is post quotes and wear sweaters and hug. Easy. It just doesn't feel genuine in my humble little demon opinion. Does that mean it's not genuine? No, it just means I don't believe it. She needs to appeal to some group so she can sell what she's selling now. Presets to photos. So she needs a large group of people to see her positive Jesus posts and modest clothes and the cool filters so that she can sell her presets. It's kind of similar how she constantly posted about how perfect her relationship was to her high school sweetheart. But in reality, according to Brittany, nothing was good about the relationship at all. Do I think she deserves success? I mean, people shouldn't let their past keep them from succeeding to an extent, but in Brittany's case, if she gave all the refunds back, she stopped selling programs. It's not exactly fair to constantly bring it up, even though it's quite fun, isn't it? Hey, gossiping ain't a sin on this side of the fence. Come over. Ah yeah, I see some of you climbing over now. Oh yeah, we gossip all the time. But I think if she wants to continue to be an influencer, that's fine. If she wants to keep trying different businesses, that's fine too. But she will have to deal with people being like, aren't you the girl that scammed a bunch of people, didn't deliver the product, then when they asked you, you blocked them, then said that you were overwhelmed when you could have just issued a refund, but instead you ignored them for years and then posted pictures in Hawaii, acting like she's Hannah Montana.
Everybody has those days.
Like, come on, you guys. I know some of you Christians are probably upset in the comment section, but it's a pretty drastic and desperate change. She picked the best community because I remember, at least in the many Christian groups that I was in, you are not supposed to question the way people praise Jesus or their intentions with their very showy love of Jesus Christ, because no one's ever used Jesus as a way to gain popularity and fame. That doesn't happen. Ever. Well, Brittany Dawn is definitely a very interesting individual. She went through a huge transformation physically, mentally, business-wise, and of course, spiritually. But do I actually believe that this is all real and this is how Brittany lives her life when the camera is turned off? Fuck no. But what do I know? I'm no Sky Daddy. I'm just a demon on YouTube.
Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. You see the drippy, I'm fitted up. Hop in my car and the giddy up. Secure the bag, yeah, I get the bus. Pick it up, pick it up, pick it up, pick it up. I've been on the flex since flex on. Neighborhood all in your eardrums.